thousands, millions of years. I don't know. When were these fossils? I don't know. Let's talk
a long time ago.
A very long time ago. Let's talk about some fossils in the Karoo.
Absolutely, because in the historic town of Graaff-Reinet, the newly opened Karoo Origins, the fossil center brings prehistoric life to the present through immersive exhibitions and reconstructions. And it looks like they've stepped in through the Drostdy Hotel. And this unique experience celebrates the Karoo's rich fossil heritage and the legacy of the Rubidge family as we see it. So without any further ado, let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation around this new center and what it presents for its guests. On the line with us, we have Luzaan Oosthuizen, I beg your pardon, who is marketing manager of Drostdy Hotel. Welcome to the show, Luzaan. A pleasure to have you join us.
Hello, it's always nice being with you guys. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Karoo.
Yes.
Karoo with fossil origins.
Absolutely. Welcome back. I had such a wonderful conversation with you the last time, and we're talking about a race that was happening there, and you actually really sold the small town of Graaff-Reinet so beautifully that I was like, I have to visit. I can't believe I haven't been there. But what makes the Karoo one of the richest fossil sites in the world as you and I speak?
So if we think, like you mentioned, long time ago, very, very long time ago, next door to the Drostdy Hotel opened a new fossil museum. Mm-hmm. I think 300 million years ago. Can you imagine how life would have been that time? I can't imagine it. But what if this Origins fossil museum did? They have a beautiful showcase, a museum next to us, showcasing how it could have looked. They've got over 850 fossils by the museum that each person can go have a look. And, it's family friendly. So it's amazing to see how they thought it would be, because they've got all these animations to show, okay, this is how they looked. Because you take the fossil and you work from there. I don't know, they do their magic. I won't go into that. But then they actually showcase it now with the beautiful fossil origins. And I think it goes so hand in hand with Karoo in Graaff-Reinet, because Graaff-Reinet is so full of history. And I think lots of people like yourselves need to come visit still.
Oh, I love this. We're talking all things Karoo Origins Fossil Center at the Drostdy Hotel. And on the line, we are joined by Luzaan Oosthuizen, marketing manager at the Drostdy Hotel, to tell us a bit more about the significance of this center. And if you are a fossil lover, fossil intriguist, I just made that up, and then stay tuned so we can find out more from Luzaan. It's 20 minutes after 2 p.m. Central African Time.
Mornings made better with Peter and Asanda on Rise and Shine, weekdays 6 till 9.
Malawians go to the polls next week in a high-stakes general election where citizens will choose a new president and 229 members of parliament. And this comes 5 years after the country's 2019 election was annulled by the Constitutional Court due to widespread irregularities in a landmark decision that overturned the victory of the then-President Peter Mutharika.
I'm not saying we're a perfect government. No, nobody is. I mean, we've seen even South Africa facing challenges with the fuel that's going up and with whatever challenges. But you know what? When you are dealing with an IMF policy that says do not employ so many people because you are going to become a welfare government and all of that. And Dr. Chakwera said I've got high numbers of unemployment. As a government that is answerable to Malawians, we have found IMF policies wanting on many issues. We believe the people who pay us taxes to put us in our positions, we owe them employment at the minimum.
That's Dr. Jesse Kwabila, who's the Minister of Higher Education in Malawi.
Mornings made better with Peter and Asanda on Rise and Shine. They talk about what Africans say about Africa.
21 minutes after 2 p.m. Central African time, history comes alive with the opening of Karoo Origins, the fossil center. Just a short walk away from the Drostdy Hotel, visitors can come face to face with giants of prehistoric times through interactive exhibits and reconstructions. And to tell us a bit more about it, we are joined by Luzaan, Oosthuizen, marketing manager at the Drostdy Hotel. Luzaan, let's talk about the significance of the fossils. I would love to hear the origins of where they were found or who collected. I understand the Rubidge family has a massive role to play. Walk us through how they went about collecting these amazing fossils that you've now created a whole center for.
Yes, so I think when Bruce and the family talks about it, I think, we need to make our time a bit longer because it's so amazing to hear the story from themselves. And the nice thing is, if you do go to Graaff-Reinet, you can actually have the opportunity to speak to the professor there and see that love and passion that he's got, and not just for the fossils, but for actually the industry and for our area. So one thing I do know is they found new species in our area. It was founded by the family many years ago, and they just kept on finding fossils. And it's an amazing thing if you find one fossil, but they found so many in area, and it's specifically in Graaff-Reinet and New Bethesda. So it's literally a drive away. I know that you can do all the graduate or pre-graduate if you're busy studying it, and after you want to study, there is an education center there. So they're very involved, not just with the museum, but it's education center. It's training our and developing our youth to be in that industry, and you can actually go look for fossils. You can do the whole tour, you can go to the farm, and I think it's not just for people that's in the industry, it's for fossil lovers. So, and I think that's where our internationals come in. We love our locals, but our internationals also play a big role in our area, and they can actually do some research as well. And it makes cherry on the top because we're just next door and we can assist with accommodation for those guests.
That's wonderful. And I think also you'll never know that you are into fossils until you actually go to the center and find out for yourself. So with that said, Luzaan, how is the Drostdy Hotel positioning itself as part of this fossil and heritage revolution in the Karoo?
So what we've done since they started opening, we've looked into ways how we can collaborate, how we can attract our area for our SA residents, our locals, our family, our schools, but then also the internationals. So we looked into, because we already, as a position in the Karoo, the fourth oldest town in South Africa, we already have over 200 heritage sites. So we looked into a package where we can offer accommodation, a lovely entrance to the museum, and then on top of it, add-ons. So we've got the Valley of Desolation. If you don't know the name, go Google it. It's a beautiful site.
Beautiful.
And I think, yes, and you can have like a whole holiday there. It's not just, you can go for work, all of that, but I think it's very important that you want to go see, okay, who's the fourth oldest? Why is it the fourth oldest town? You know, we all started in the Western Cape, but hey, we're in the Eastern Cape. And so it's remarkable how they package it all together. And it's, for those that don't know, the fossils, it used to be kept by the university, more in your area, and that's how they moved it down to our local community, because that's where they found it. So I'm very happy it's there. I'm very happy that people can actually view it, being myself as well.
Oh, love that. I want to learn more about the Drostdy Hotel, Luzaan. What else do you offer besides accommodation? Can people get married at your hotel? Because I'm looking at the pictures here. My goodness, such a spectacular place.
Yes, it's my baby then. I always say it's my heart. And you know what, it means a lot to me. I love representing the hotel. Started with them last year, and I actually got married there as well. So if you sell a product, you've actually experienced the product
Yeah.
and you still selling it, then you're good to go. So I get excited if people want to get married there. We've got lots of people in the Eastern Cape. We've had people from Gauteng. We've had Western Capers, and we've got international people getting married there. And the nice thing about our property is if you get married there, you can possibly get the venue for free if you book out the rooms. Yes. So extra money to spend on your honeymoon, why not?
Love that.
So we've got, yes,
for the couples.
on top of it.
Oh, that is
So,
amazing.
yeah.
Okay, Luzaan. Okay, for those perhaps that are because I'm having a thought now around the possibility of children engaging with this work, and visiting the hotel and also visiting the fossil center. Anything you'd like to share about perhaps special packages? If there's a bus full of children that would love to come and experience this, because children's minds are ready and ripe for learning, especially at this level.
Yes, no, exactly. So definitely, so what we work in is I tailor make the packages. So anyone that wants to come stay with us, if it's a corporate, if it's someone just going for a wedding, children camp, all of that, we team up. We actually communicate with the fossil museum, with the Valley of Distillation. We pack the picnic bags to go up and have a beautiful picnic by the sand parks. So we really like to make it special. We do have lovely packages on our website, drostdy.co.za, where you can book directly, but you're more than welcome to contact us directly and just find out a bit more. We always need to make it as special as we can. And just adding on top of that, we are very prone to family. We love getting families there. We also pet friendly, so it's not just your fur babies, but it's your kids as well that we can host. There are 3 swimming pools, a spa facility, a sauna, a restaurant, a gallery, a wine shop. So we've got the works, and it's 48 rooms. So it's big enough for all those groups that you're talking about.
A fantastic place to rest after you've gone out and done some fossil finding and fossil hunting and reconstruction of dinosaurs, and it's such a fantastic initiative, and I can't wait to see the impact that it will bring to that tiny town of Graaff-Reinet. Luzaan, thank you so much for your time this afternoon, and just a reminder again of that website where we can book for the hotel.
Sure, it's www.drostdy.co.za.
Amazing work, Luzaan. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. The voice of Luzaan, Oosthuizen marketing manager at the Drostdy Hotel. Check them out on online. Book your stay so that you can go and explore the Karoo Origins, the fossil center, and relive what it would have looked like millions and millions of years ago with those gigantic prehistoric animals and dinosaurs. Kid-friendly as well, so take the whole family.
Definitely. Learning experience for everybody. Doesn't matter what age you are. Okay? So go and experience it. It is 2:30. Let's check in with sports.